The biggest struggle I face on a day-to-day, month-to-month, even year-to-year basis, going all the way back to my early teenage years, is figuring out how to turn my good intentions into action. And this is particularly frustrating for me because I feel like I can envision pretty clearly this better version of myself. This version that still has flaws, is still human, but is more equipped to, on a day-to-day level, be a closer version to who I feel I'm supposed to be to go do what I'm supposed to do. So coming into 2019, I feel like I had a really clear picture of all these changes I wanted to implement to get me one step closer to that best version of me that feels so close yet so far from grasp on a day-to-day basis. And I was reminded that it's the single things that we can implement just one at a time that help start chain reactions in our lives to actually bringing about just these changes that are really important to us. And so seeing how successful the last video series challenge was and how cool it was to just engage with more of you at home participating, I knew I wanted to invite people like you into a Habits of Excellence challenge to just pick one thing, one single habit to implement every day for a month, not overcomplicating it, not trying to transform every aspect of our lives all at once, but just doing one simple thing together as a group.
My name is Ivars and I am from Latvia.
Hi Levi, my name is Judith Scott and I'm from Ottawa, Canada.
Hey, my name is Sigmund and I am from Oslo in Norway.
My name is Dylan and I'm from Cape Town, South Africa.
Hey friend, my name is Alex Ugarte and I am from Kansas City, Missouri.
Matt Hoffman from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hey, I'm Piotr, I'm from Poland.
Yo guys, my name is Toby Nichols and I'm from the hills in South Australia, Australia.
Hi, my name is Jenny Renee and I'm from the Central Valley in California.
My name is Takumi Segi. I'm from Japan and then I am currently an advertising student in New York.
Hi everyone, hope you're tickety-boo. My name's Heath George. I am from the UK and a little town called Exmouth.
The habit I worked on building was filming for 30 minutes a day and editing for 10.
The habit I've been working on building has been meditating silently for 20 minutes.
Changing my mindset and building in the habit of optimism.
My habit was going to the gym every morning. The hardest part was going up at 6.
So I want to implement Pomodoro technique in my editing routine, in my daily editing routine.
I was working on decreasing my technology usage over the month that was just wasteful and not productive.
Is to sleeping early and then waking up early.
Is to upload a piece of content to my YouTube channel every single day.
Eating more healthy and staying hydrated.
Making a video weekly that I was actually proud of.
To be active for at least 15 minutes every day.
Is to exceed the steps on my Garmin watch. That's on this one. Every day, I want to make sure I exceed them.
It's the habit of being more persistent.
Right now I'm in daily running and I'm working on my fitness and health, so I really enjoy it so far. Was to get my 2 kids, teenagers, 12 and 16, into exercising.
Hadn't drawn for a long time, so I wanted to make a habit of drawing for a full month, one drawing each day, and I wanted to focus it around the theme of being a first-time parent.
I worked on the habit of going for a walk each 2 or 3 days, depending on my health.
The challenge to be optimistic in my day-to-day life was proving very, very difficult. And it was just silver lining, just keep it together.
How did you feel part way into the challenge? I felt like shit, to be honest.
It was a lot harder than I expected it to be because I was quite busy with non-creative stuff throughout the whole month of January and I kept getting really distracted.
Let's say so. First few days was great. Then by the end of the first week I was started to think why I'm doing that. But after that right now I am in the middle of the month and this feels really great and I am happy that I'm going so far and I do not plan to quit till the end of the month.
So far, it's actually been going a lot easier than I thought. I mean, I thought daily uploads were going to be super difficult, and they really are. They're still really tough. But it's something I was always scared of, but now I've kind of been pushed into it and, forced myself to do it. It's not really as hard as I thought it was going to be.
What did I learn? That it's a lot easier said than done.
The other thing I learned was from Casey Neistat when he said, it's never about the idea, but the execution.
After half of the challenge, I'll just tell you how I felt. First 3 days, super easy. I was super motivated, no problem at all. The 4th to 6th day, that was kind of the worst days.
I do think I'll be able to finish this month. I really do. I've got a taste for it now, and I just want to push it and keep going, and it's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I thought it would be more of a grind, but it's actually a lot of fun.
Partway through the challenge, I did feel a lot of anxiety. I felt a lot of pressure, right? But after doing it for the first few weeks and just seeing how much I was able to push myself and motivate myself to make videos, the more I got like hyped up to keep on doing it and not miss a week.
Just thinking about the editing process, you're like, no, I don't want to do this right now.
It felt almost natural to be doing the same thing every day, although some days, which was random, it would feel like I had no motivation to do it, and I would often ask myself why.
Partway into the challenge, I felt like it was actually easier than I expected it to be. It really helped having all of the encouragement and motivation of the people who were participating.
Surprisingly, it's been going very easy so far. I don't know if it's the sense of community that I feel or if it's like my mindset's changed, like I'm more determined.
It has been harder than I expected because each day the steps go up, and sometimes you get to the end of the day and you've only done 6,000 or 7,000, so you have to get on the cross trainer, which is over there for me. Watch a Netflix film at the same time.
The main thing I learned from doing this challenge was to start with just one thing and then sort of add on to it.
Easier than I expected. What I learned was my friends are incredibly supportive of what I do.
Honestly, it was good to just like focus on something that's not in my day in and day out.
What I learned in general is that I can accomplish way more than I ever really thought I could.
So the benefits of building that habit for the month was that it really showed me that I should be creating more than consuming, and I think it was a giant lesson for me.
The biggest learning here is just pick one thing and execute daily. I was guilty on picking too many priorities, and that never worked.
Honestly, the accountability of doing it in a group is the only reason that I stuck it out.
Has the habit been bringing joy to your life? That's quite a funny question to ask, Levi, but the answer to that is, as you can probably tell because I'm laughing away, yeah, it has. I've really enjoyed it.
I never had done exercise in a structured way like that, so it was helpful to know that other people were trying to tackle this all at once.
When you wake up early, you get a different kind of attitude. I mean, I at least for me, I feel more positive.
How did I feel when I was done at the end of the month? I felt really well. I felt like I'd given it my 110%, and you know, I think when you try hard in anything, it makes you feel good.
Accountability is helpful. It is quite easy to start alone, but it's not so easy to continue, and that is the place where accountability helps. I am posting daily into the Instagram stories my photos from my daily runs, and I just have to go out and run to be able to make next photo.
How I feel accomplishing a full month minus 2 days, I feel great about it. And I feel really proud, and I will continue doing this.
It made me feel, to be honest, it made me feel really pumped because I got out there, did something I wanted to do for ages, and so much so that I'm going to keep the steps going throughout the whole year, hopefully anyway, not miss a day, and also get out there and get more creative and try and make a few more films for YouTube.
I really want to keep this habit up because it's been so just beneficial to me in my day-to-day life. People I interact with, the interactions go a lot more positive.
I think this challenge did something to me that's never happened before, and that is give me the biggest ambitions I've ever had. I've been always told my entire life that you show no ambitions or no drive, and this definitely showed me that I do have drive and I do have ambitions, and I'm gonna go for it.
I plan on holding on to these habits as long as I possibly can because I'm more happier with myself and it's growing the person I am.
And this habit has been really making me, like, I feel really happy with myself. I feel so accomplished, and I feel, you know, just like I can do it. this is me. This is me actually making a change this year.
Do you want to do this again? Are you kidding? Of course I will do that. Of course I will do that.
There was over 3 hours of submitted video and I watched every single minute. So thank you everyone who participated. Now it's time for the giveaway portion of this video. My wife helped me cut out 200 names because I figured this would be more exciting than just randomly selecting someone in a spreadsheet using a formula. So this is exciting. There's 4 main giveaway items, and I'm gonna start at the smallest item and then work our way up to the 120D. And there's also gonna be some honorable mention prizes in here as well, and some t-shirts at the end. But each name that I pull, I'm gonna put back into the bucket so that way you're not removed from the main giveaway at the end. So I'm gonna draw for the first item, which is an Aperture M9 light, really great light. So let's go, and we've got Danny from eborders.nl, and his habit was creating more. So Danny, you have won an Aperture M9, and I'm putting your name back in the bucket here because our next giveaway is an Aperture MX, another amazing light that Aperture just released. And we've got Luke from Luke. The first portion of your email is LPFIPPS. So if that is you, Luke, I'm gonna reach out to you by email. I'm gonna reach out to all the winners by email. So if your name's Luke as well, but you didn't get an email from me, you probably weren't the right Luke. But Luke's habit was making a short film every weekend. So I'm assuming that meant daily throughout the month. There was some things that needed to happen to actually make that short film on the weekend. Okay, now we're going up to DD D3 Pro microphone. So here we are, our next winner, Carolina Ferreira. Sorry, I'm just butchering your name there. I worked on building the habit of being a better, well, it's cut off on my piece of paper, but I'm sure you were being a better something. So Carolina, you just won a D3 Pro microphone from DD. Okay, so the next one is the grand prize. This is the Aperture 120D. I still can't believe that they're just letting me give one of these away, which is pretty awesome. Okay, I got my eyes closed. They're closed shut, and I'm trying to grab a single one from the center here. I've got one. Let's see who it is. We've got J Cindy 11, diffusing lights. That's his habit, diffusing lights. So Jay, you're the winner of an Aperture 120D. That's kind of awesome that your habit was diffusing lights and you just won an epic light. I'm actually being lit with that light right now. So I wanted to call out 2 people on social media that I just noticed throughout the month. This is someone that I noticed on social who I thought picked a pretty incredible habit, and that is Mike Swaja. I don't know if I said your name right, but he's now 2 months, going on 2 months of being sober. And that is incredible. So thank you, Mike, for participating in this and picking a really important habit for your life. I'm honored that you participated, and I'm stoked for you in your journey of sobriety. So thank you. And I also wanted to give away a t-shirt to Heath George. I saw him being very active on social and just encouraging people. And so I was very pumped to see Heath being a part of this challenge. And I mean, he's got a great accent as well, but that's not the only reason for picking him. So thank you, Heath, and thank you, Mike. I'll be reaching out via email to get you a t-shirt of your choosing. Let's pick a few more names here to win some t-shirts. So we've got, over here, we've got Tommy. His habit is waking up early and only eating healthy food. So Tommy, I'm gonna hit you up and get you a t-shirt, just like the one that I'm wearing right now, in the color of your choice. Let's get another one out of here. Single paper. We've got Joshua, spending time with my son. Super cool. Bear Creek is the email portion, part of the email. So Joshua, spending time with his son. Thank you everyone who participated in submitting videos. Thank you everyone who submitted for the giveaway. I'm just thrilled to be able to run something like this, and I want to do more Habits of Excellence challenges in the future. This is only the beginning. For me, honestly, February was a lot harder than January. I had the January challenges being a big motivation, and for me, I feel like I kind of slumped off in February, and I had a really challenging month actually, which is part of the reason why this video is is coming out in March and not February, but I'm really looking forward to this month. There's some exciting things happening in March. I'm turning 25, which is kind of wild. And also the Van Build video series is definitely launching very, 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 very soon. Okay, catch you in the next one. And remember, life's better when you make stuff.